the last time I saw this narcissist told me that she's taking some stuff to go stay with her friends because her friends care more about her than her family. Okay? No one informs me that anyone was going to sleep in no abandoned building. So you chose to rather go sleep in an abandoned building than go for the clothes that I sent you for and come back to sleep in your nice warm bed. That's what you chose. That was your smart decision, right? Anyways, the landlord looked at her and was like, she told you to go, da 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 da. She said yes. So why didn't you go for it? No answer. She said, well, go for it now and come back home. She went for it, like, I think around an hour or so. She came back. I was like, thank you. I took my bag. She was free to come inside. Boom. Simple. That's what she should have done from day one. This went on for weeks. One simple instruction: go to your friend's house, get my bag, and come back home. That was the instruction. Why was this so hard to understand? Because she was prideful, that she lied, she stole the money, and she didn't want to confess that she stole it. So she'd rather slept in an abandoned building than come back and say, okay, I'm gonna go for the stuff and come sleep in my bed. Pride caused that. Anyways, after a while, or after that, the relationship between her and her mother wasn't on good terms because she has been acting up, leading up to all of this mess, okay? And they were not on the best of terms, right? She, I guess, carried unforgiveness towards me all this time because of that, because the relationship was never the same again between her and her mother after that incident. Anyways, things didn't really get better, but it kind of cooled down, and I learned to, let's say, make things flow for the sake of, yes, not arguing and so on, because she was still hard to deal with. Remember, this is the same narcissist that the Christian lady took and said she was going to keep her and brought her back. So she not only was a walkathon, but she was very unruly, very argumentative, and very, did I say disrespectful? Yes. So she was not an easy person to guardian over, right? And sometime after that, I don't know how long, but she was dating someone, and he convinced her to come stay at his house. After a while, she went to stay with him. She took a little of her clothes with her. It wasn't an forever thing, as what I remember her telling me. It was supposed to be for a little while because he had freshly moved close to us. She's been talking to him for a while, but he decided to move closer to where we were. And he told her that, come over and help me get settled, blah, 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 since I'm new around in the neighborhood anyways, since you've known me all this time. So she went to go stay with him a while. And fast forward, she eventually ended up getting pregnant. I think she got pregnant for this dude because she overstayed. So she was well out of school by this time, but I don't remember if it was 19 or something. And because she and mom was not on the best of terms, she was afraid to come back because mom was always saying that she don't want to raise no grandbabies, especially if such and such. We were always threatened about early pregnancies and so on. So she felt some type of way, even at that age. She stayed there a while because, yes, of that. And the fact that I think mama was filing for her, and mama did not like the fact that she became pregnant because it meant that now she had to file for two instead of one. And I think mama was upset because mama didn't have that money. Mama would have had to, I think she said she would have had to resubmit the file and it would have cost extra money. So she was really upset about that. So some words were said, and yeah, she definitely stayed over there for fear of the, yes, because there already was not on the best of terms relationship wise anyways. And she didn't move out technically. No one threw her out. She just overstayed with this guy. And every time she came around, the relationship between her, they could not talk on the phone to kind of repair the relationship. So when mom came down, she moved from that location and we went somewhere else. And we left the narcissist there, still living with the guy. And we moved, right? So fast forward some years after the fact, she and this guy are now having problems, and she ends up back at where we are now, where we have moved now from where she was living, because she had also moved too, but that's another story. I'm not getting into that. And now she came back after all that time from living with him to come and live with us at this new location.